Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by Money Stocks. Today is June 26, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, today we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading higher by 7.5 points to 29.5 per contract. The catalyst for the move higher today, although the market has faded, is due to Steve Mnuchin's comments saying that 90% of the China trade deal is done. The market seemed to like that. President Trump, I believe, also was on a Fox interview and sounded somewhat optimistic, but not as much. So markets have faded a bit. So markets are still chopping around off of news coming out of the administration, and we'll see how it plays out a little bit later. But in the meantime, we have stocks in the news. So let's get started here with the big one of the day. Micron, MU, is the ticker symbol. Stock closed at $32.70 last night. You can see the stock right now trading at $35.42. So nice pop here for Micron this morning. That's up about 8-9%. All in all, when I look at Micron, it has a little bit maybe more to go, and then that would be about it. So I'm not looking for a whole lot more out of Micron. We'll see if it does create a little bit of a short squeeze, but I will have levels ready to go this morning in the intraday stock chat room. Resistance levels that is. Let's take a look at some other semiconductors here on the move. AMD, that's getting a little bit of a facelift here. Closed at $28.85, now trading at $29.74. Western Digital, that's up nicely today. Closed at $41.11, now trading at $43.10. Then you have Seagate, STX, that is trading at $46.88, closed at $46.21. And then you could also look at the SMH if you want to look at all the semiconductors. That's trading at $107.45. That closed at $105.49. So good little pop there for the semiconductor ETF. So we'll see how that plays out. But right now, Micron giving a facelift to the semiconductors this morning. Next big one out here, maybe even bigger than Micron, is FedEx, FDX. Stock is trading at $158.89, closed at $156.05. So good little pop there for Federal Express. Again, even if FedEx does fade and come back down, I don't see a lot of downside today. So we'll see how it plays out. Maybe I'm dead wrong, but it's very, very hard at this stage of the game with FedEx being as low as it is to see a whole lot of downside in the cards. Now, if we did break 150, we'd have to evaluate that sentence because maybe there is a lot of weakness yet to come. But right now, I don't see a lot of downside in FedEx. And on the upside here, it could move a little bit higher. I'm not so sure I see anything all that great yet. Got to really get above 161. If it could do that, it might have some legs to the upside. But we will look at that in the open once the opening bell rings in the intraday stock chat room. Let's take a look at AVAV, which is AeroVironment. This stock is trading at $56.87, closed at $61.31. This is not a pretty picture. This is a nice little downtick here. Again, when I look at the stock, I think there's a lot of support still around the $49 level. So keep that on the radar today. Let's get over to Paychecks, Payx. Paychecks right now trading at $82.50. Stock closed at $84.80. So nice little downtick there. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. They just came out with their earnings. I have not had a chance to really work on those numbers. So again, we will look at them in a little while. General Mills, GIS, in play today. They reported earnings as well. Stock is selling off a little bit. Closed at $53.70, now trading at $50.72. I do think there's a fair amount of support down here. You also have a daily chart, 100 period moving average right around 49.77. So keep that on the radar. We'll see if we come up with some levels for General Mills. That will be in play today, though. Right now, the stock is trading at $50.72. Anytime you look at General Mills, you also want to look in sympathy at Kellogg's. Kellogg's right now trading at $54.98. That event that was lower has started to move back up. Kellogg's actually is in positive territory right now. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's take a look at BlackBerry. BB is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $8.26. Closed at $8.29. It's been a little bit choppy. They reported earnings. Again, nothing great, nothing terrible. I don't see much to do. If BlackBerry does move higher today, I really see a lot of resistance at $9. And you can see that's where those pre-market highs were made already. So we'll see how that shakes out. Next up, I want to take a look at the gold market. Gold futures down about $6.70 to $1,412 an ounce. Gold finally pulling back. Gold has been overbought already the last several days, but it's been on a tear to the upside. Today, finally pulling back. So again, that needs to pull back more in my opinion. We'll see how it plays out today. Again, we'll update you further on gold in the chat room. Next up, we have crude oil up $1.14 to $58.98 a barrel. So crude on the move again. A lot of U.S.-Iranian tensions, a lot of Middle East tensions going on. Again, when you look at the USO here, that's trading at $12.24, closed at $12.01. So good little uptick there. Oil very, very strong lately on the back of geopolitical events. And again, spot crude trading at $58.94 a barrel right now. All right, once again, if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You can trade right alongside of us. Again, we should have some pretty good action out here. We've got some semiconductors in play, got FedEx, UPS in play, and we also have a few other free market movers. So get ready, and we'll see how this all plays out. Take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You can trade right alongside of us. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. Have a great trading day, and we'll see you a little bit later on the charts.